by sharing with you a piece that I wrote for an immigration rights rally that was held in DuPage County, where I live, at the courthouse in September of 2010. The name of this piece is called, "What is an American?" What is an American? Is it someone with appropriate papers, a proper passport, a social security number and birth certificate? Or is it something more fundamental? What is an American? Is it someone who speaks English well, someone who acts like us, dresses like us, and worships like us? Or is it something more essential? What is an American? Is it someone who fits neatly into our vision of America, someone who knows their place, someone who knows how to be a good Mexican, a good Asian, a good African, a good Muslim? Or is it something more crucial? There are those whose vision of America is fixed in a time long ago. But America is not some fixed time in the past. America is and always has been a work in progress. America is always becoming. And it has been wave after wave of immigrant people, some who chose to come, others who were forced, who have been the engine of innovation and change in this land we call America. It has always been the immigrant who has infused this nation with renewed vitality and vision, a constant renewal of the faith passed on by our grandfathers and grandmothers, that the greatness of this nation lies not only in its past, but in its future. And when our clans came to these shores, the only documentation that most of them had was a strong back and an even stronger desire to make a new life in this new land for themselves and for their children. These undocumented ancestors, when given the chance, carved a path through the mountains and deserts so railroads could unite this land from sea to shining sea. They forged the steel and built the skyscrapers that stood in testimony of the greatness of their people. They toiled in field and factory to create a middle-class lifestyle that became the envy of the world. What is an American? An American is a dreamer, a risk-taker, a person who is willing to leave behind all that is familiar in order to build something new. An American is a freedom seeker who wants to be judged by the content of their character, not the color of their skin, the language they speak, or the way they worship. An American understands that in order to live free, everyone must be allowed a place at the table we call America. An American knows the difference between getting a chance to prove themselves and insisting on entitlements because of what their ancestors accomplished. An American understands that we become greater when we add to we the people, not subtract from it. An American believes that the newcomers to this land are not problems to be solved, but the seeds of a future waiting to be born. What is an American? Look around you. We are all Americans. Thank you.